Looking to plan the perfect New England fall road trip? Well, I have you covered. Last year, we spent 8 days checking off our fall bucket list, and I'm excited to share all my tips and tricks with you. We kick things off by flying into Portland, Maine. From there, it's about a 3.5 hour scenic drive up to Bar Harbor. After checking into our hotel, we wandered through downtown, which is such a charming little town. Don't miss a stop at Sherman's, which is Maine's oldest bookstore. The next morning, it was all about Acadia National Park. If you've never been in the fall, definitely add it to your list. It's so breathtaking. We started off our day with a peaceful walk along Jessup Path and visited Bass Harbor Head Lighthouse, followed by a lobster roll at Roddick's. From there, we stopped at Sumsville Bridge, Jordan Pond, and ended our evening with the Cadillac Mountain sunset. Most people opt for sunrise, but sunset is equally stunning and way less crowded. You do need to book in advance for this. Next morning began with sunrise at Sand Beach, followed by a visit to Thunder Hole, and then it was off to New Hampshire. The drive took about 4 hours and dropped us right into the beauty of the Kancamagus Highway. There are tons of stops you can make along this highway. We stopped at the Albany Covered Bridge and Sabaday Falls, along with a couple of scenic points. Most of them are right off the main road, free to park and easy to access. Next, we checked into Lumen Nature Retreat, a cozy high-end glamping spot nestled in the woods. It truly felt like our own private escape. And we started off the next day grabbing bagels at White Mountain Bagel Company, and then spent the day exploring Franconia Notch State Park. You do have to book your time slot in advance to visit this state park, and I would recommend visiting at the first time available. And then check out Flume Gorge, Red Covered Bridge, and take in all the fall beauty this place has to offer. I would plan to spend a couple hours here. We then stopped at this little chapel to take some photos before having dinner at Reckless Brewing Company. And then it was time to hike Artist Bluff Trail for sunset. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a little difficult getting up. Make sure to wear your hiking shoes, but the views from the top will absolutely take your breath away. The next day we drove to Woodstock and we made a quick trip there as we only spent about an afternoon, but looking back, I probably would have stayed here instead of Stowe. It truly felt like stepping into Stars Hollow, total Gilmore Girls vibes. Definitely check out the Village Butcher for lunch and have a coffee at Monvert Cafe. The next morning we started with maple lattes from Black Cap Coffee and then explored a bit of Smuggler's Notch. We did hike Barnes Camp Boardwalk and it was a super easy, beautiful hike. Across the street is a gondola ride with gorgeous views, but a bit pricey and crowded, so do with that information what you will. We then ended up at the Von Trapp Lodge, and I would recommend having lunch at the bakery opposed to the brewery because there were far less people, and we did get to see some cutie animals across the street. We then headed to the Salon parking lot for the epic Stowe Church view and had dinner at Harrison's and ended the evening with a maple cream. The next morning we swung by Cold Hollow Cider Mill before our drive back to Boston. I have tons of Boston and Salem racks, so let me know if you want a reel just for that. For more details, comment guide, and I'll send over my free New England travel guide with tons more resources to help you plan the perfect trip.